And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, today we're taking a break from class quests. We're going to do the first part of the Heavensward raid, which I believe is Alexander. Yeah, I think it's Alexander. We're going to do the first part of the raid, probably the first... I'm told that it'll probably take the whole stream to do the first section of the raid. It's the equivalent of coils. And we're going to do it with you guys. We'll have the stream crew on, Minda and Danny. And we have slots open for viewers to play with us. So I'll have you guys join in when we get there. Let me bring the stream crew on. Oh, let me unmute.
Hello.
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 How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Well enough.
Good to hear. So yeah, Alexander, right?
That's
Yep.
the plan.
Cool. Well, first, let me get my cact pot done.
Now you'll finally get to see how raids are supposed to go when they're not set to savage difficulty and nothing else.
Oh,
I'm actually
God.
excited about this because I've never done these fights on minimum item level, so I hope we can get enough people together to pull that off. And so like I'm just used to just like bulldozing through the mechanics with a bunch of players who know what they're doing, so we'll see how this goes.
You think we can handle this on minimum item level?
Probably.
Sweet.
Like, I've been doing, like, when, it's like now that I've gotten to max level and played this game for a while, like, when raids first come out, you're practically doing them at minimum item level for that first couple of days anyway. And then eventually everybody gets geared up and learns the fights, and so, like, no, but after, like, day 3 of a new raid coming out, like, nobody ever dies anymore. Everybody just knows what they're doing and is geared up, and they're fine. But, like, raids are a decent challenge the first night that they come out, so.
Cool.
Also,
Real quick, guys, let me interrupt you. After this trade, or whatever trades you guys want to do to give me pets and mounts today, because I know you guys will probably have gotten some saved up for today. I want to find pets and minions and mounts on my own, so that I have stuff to shoot for and get cool drops. IGU just gave me the zoo horn, Milena, but thank you.
to be fair, if they're tradable, they are probably not from things you earn.
Oh.
Yeah, but sometimes they are, like, from, like, hard to find zones. Like, there are pets that are worth, like, a couple million gil because they drop it and they're sellable.
Yeah, but the vast majority of things that you earn in this game are untradable.
Mm-hmm. But I do think it's better to, like, let more find those on their own, just because, like, collecting pets is a part of the game, and you're just handing them stuff, so it's no longer part of the game.
Also, it'll probably be a really good idea before we actually make our attempts to let Laura listen to the music, because the Alexander raids have some phenomenal music.
They do.
Nice. Place an armory chest. I don't know why that's not my armory chest. Place an armory chest. Place an armory chest. Oh wow, I have a lot of materia that I extracted last time. Damn.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let me send the basic invites. Invite Danny to party. Invite Minda to party. I'm gonna message Tomo. Traded mounts are generally incredibly inconvenient or commonplace. There's some stuff that's tradable that's actually rare, but I'd use that for myself. Fair enough.
JoJo's here.
Hi, JoJo.
IGU is here.
Alright, IGU. JoJo is... shoot.
Devalin.
Devalin, I was about to say. There's
You
Valen.
use Tempura.
Milena. That makes 6. I'm going to let Tomo know that we're doing this.
Would you like me to message Tomo?
Yeah, sure. Send Tomo a message saying we're doing Alexander on stream.
Just, God's sake, attach a keyboard to your PS5. I keep telling you. that would solve all of your problems.
Aught Ericus has volunteered. That's number 7. And Sancferum has volunteered as Raphael Vavinko. So that's number 8.
Oh, should I cancel the message or?
No. Send the message because we'll be swapping people out every time we do a new section of it. Let her know we've got a full party at the moment, but that will be swapping people in and out as we do new sections of it, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, like, if this goes quicker than we think, we might be able to knock out a second section.
Okay, I've got a. Hey, Tomo, we're going to be doing Alexander Minimum Item Level. Would you like to join in on one or more of the fights? We're full at the moment, but we're cycling members.
Because like,
Perfect.
If you remember back in Coils, Coils was split up into 3 sections, like Coils, Second Coils, and Final Coils.
Yeah.
And that's always how it goes with raids. It's usually 4 fights broken up into 3 sections.
Yeah, although from this point onwards, it's always 12 total rather than 13 because there was an extra fight in one of the.
Yeah.
Coils.
Yeah, and Coils was 13 for some weird reason because. Yeah. If they ever do rework Coils so that it's like doable, they'll probably just like get rid of that one because there was that one section where there was no boss fight. It was really weird. Just like one section that's just a big trash pull. It's like, okay, interesting. At least there's still loot in it, I suppose.
Alright, so we're headed to Edelshear, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Tomo says they've not unlocked.
Huh.
No, they haven't unlocked Alexander?
Well, we're about to go through the process of doing it, so...
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Tomo's right here.
I said we need to unlock it anyway.
When we teleported in, Milena spawned right in front of me. And so for a second, I was like, what the fuck? Why did I turn into a bunny girl? How? What? Like, she was perfectly covering up my character.
Alright, lead the way.
Right over here to slow fix.
Disarmed?
That's the one.
Is Uplander seeing it? Giant of iron, rising from river? Y'shtola and Sid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Greatest plight of Gobbyflock. Giant is too big, can squash Edelshear flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. Ah, Lore, 'tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Taliak. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Charlian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. So who summoned it, I wonder? For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface, but so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Edelshear? Is wilderness still heavy with ether? Oh yeah, blindingly so. No? Nay, the ether grows perilously thin, and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren waste in a matter of moons. No, Gobbyflock has only just found home after long wanderings. Edelshear will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And we're here to take care of it, Slowfix, don't worry. And nor will we. I have already spoken with Alphino, and he concurs that we Scions of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from 2 fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Well, that sounds like a job for me. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land. You're gonna make it fly? That sounds like it would add new problems. At least the old problem would be over. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Edelshire in your hands. Should the primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Cid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Cid. Backrix is keeper of knowings for Edelshear, can say where Cid has gone. Uplander should start with Backrix. Alright, so where is Backrix?
Out in the zone.
Wait, can I not fly here? Oh, right, we're inside the town.
Yeah,
For some reason, it lets you mount in town here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's outside so you can mount, but you can't fly. I wonder if they, I mean, there are like some tops of buildings in the Edelshear, so like there could be some interesting stuff if they allowed flight there. They have no real reason to go back and add flying to Edelshear, I suppose, but it could be, you know, some fun little nooks and crannies to explore.
Man, this is a cool set piece, Alexander.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like the big bubble. That's there, like, from the first time you step into the zone, too. Like that was there when we first arrived. Alexander wasn't peeking out yet, but promise of future things was right on the horizon.
Backrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Ah, Uplander comes in search of Cid, yes? My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Ah, Lore, old friend. You haven't seen Y'shtola, have you? For a moment I was like, we saw you 5 minutes ago, but that I have that in my head just because we've been doing MSQ roulette over and over to level my characters for the last 3 weeks. Drained of all ether in a matter of mere moons? 7 hells! How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. That is very cool. From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think, their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of all the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know, but it looks like they've made themselves a tiny little fortress inside the Colossus. Oh, we don't get to fight the Colossus? Alexander's a primal inside it? Oh. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is, in fact, mechanical. But before all that, we'll need to find a way in, through yet another bloody barrier. Barrier is not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed then. Round Rocks was there, saw with own 2 eyes. Round Rocks? Sorry, who is... Daughter of Slowfix. Round Rocks loves junk more than all other gobbies, was collecting then, and is playing now. Look. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bombs and whirly cogs. I'm sorry for interrupting, Round Rocks, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface? Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when Giant of Whirly Cogs stood, and then magic walls came up too. So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And you were absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one. Seven hells. I think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. But was it the Illuminati, or... Brayflox comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander. Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Lore, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with... I think you've been speaking with Brayflox too much. You're talking like a goblin lately. I'll speak with Brayflox and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Taliak. Join them and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Gee, thanks. Oh, who's this? Edgy anime girl. All right.
Taliak is the scholar god and is worshipped by the Shalans, hence the river's name.
You were directly beneath me. Where the hell did you go? Alright, I'll follow Minda instead.
I love how Sid is practically a Star Trek character in this game. Like, he might as well be wearing, an engineering outfit from the Enterprise for, like... Because every time he shows up, it's to science up a solution to a problem.
Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee, dee-da, dee-dee-da. What in the blazes? Lore, come to see the Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. So what aspect of crystal are we going to use this time? Luckily for us, when the big feller came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in to Illuminati Link Pearl communications, in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. You can do that without an Illuminati Link Pearl? Or maybe you stole an Illuminati Link Pearl. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern.
He's not singing.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's Morse code-ish. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always used coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Well, I could go beat some goblins up and get one. Does Uplander know Round Rocks? She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe he's keeping Crystal at shortstop? Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Lore, take this 3G7-001B. Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection, and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. The powder will dissolve everything else, but that's a small price to pay. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. Alright, back we go, I guess. Hang on, I'm going to look at Alexander. I'm going to get an amount that doesn't block my view, and then I'm going to look at Alexander. That is pretty cool. That is a deep pond.
Yep.
I think that's what we call a lake.
It's too small to be a lake.
Well, I don't know.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, scale is always a little weird in MMOs, so I think it is kind of supposed to be a lake. I don't know.
That's fair. Amongst a jumble of bits and bombs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone.
I accidentally tried to hand it a banquet invite.
What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker, treasure belongs to Round Rocks. Uplander needs it for Giant of Whirlycogs? But Glowstone is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks. All right. But Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. I promise. This thing's absolutely going to break this thing. And back and forth we go.
I did mount roulette and got the default chocobo.
Nice. All right, you dyed yours blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so's mine.
Oh, yeah, a couple weeks ago I saw another character with the exact same outfit and color as my chocobo, which is wild.
Ha.
Because, like, either they're the default color and then they're just the default color. But, like, if they are a different color, there are, like, 100 different colors, my dudes. So, like, finding the exact same color and outfit. And they were also a Lalafell, so they were both the same size.
Ha.
So we had two identical chocobos, which is just, like, wild. You never see that.
That's pretty funny. Ah, Lore, no burns, I see. You should have warned me about the burns. Who? Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7-001B reveal anything? Glowstone. Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I've finished with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordias. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Loose the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordias. Curl lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known this wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. Oh, is it Edgelord? Hello, Edgelord. Oh, you're a machinist. But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade. There's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out with it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mind, by the way. Hello, Mind. How much do you know about this robot? Because you seem to know a lot. How do you know what's inside it? Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now,
I guess her name's pronounced Mitty.
Oh.
I said Mita.
Yeah.
So that's 3 for 3.
Yeah. Uras in particular are very, like, Japanese coded. So, I'm assuming a Japanese pronunciation for that string of letters.
Yeah, hence why I said Mita.
Mide.
Fair enough, I'll try to remember that. Minnie and her friend MP3.
Yeah.
Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop. 3, stop. 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2. Ominous. Oh, and laser blasts out and kills us all. Ha 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 ha! We did it! We did it! With that 3-point superhero landing. Excuse me. So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan, or the Primal. Come, come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. He just volunteered you, Wedge. And I know just the woman to lead the party. What say you, Lore? Hell yeah, I'm curious as hell. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. Alright, Wedge, you're coming with, because I don't know this thing's pipes from its pistons. The Fist of the Father, now accessible. You now have access to the Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Cool, alright.
First dungeon time.
First dungeon time.
Alright,
we need a second healer.
I think Belena wants to show off her Heavensward relic. Although I can also heal, whichever.
Okay, so... Oh, Belena swapped to healer.
There we go. Okay, I'll stick to Ninja then.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. The ready party ready check.
Also, everybody remember to give a large chance to hear the music before we start the fighting.
Yes.
Don't forget minimum item level.
Yep. Alright, duty find air. Alexander, the Fist of the Father. Minimum item level. Silence Echo. Confirm. Alright, let's go.
My portrait should work.
Man, it's been a while since I've played Black Mage. I gotta...
Yeah, before the stream started, I was just going up to the target dummy and, like, refreshing on all of my rotations. Because I don't remember what does what at level 60.
I've got to remember Fire 4 in my rotation. It's Fire 4, Fire 4, Fire to refresh the timer. Fire 4, Fire 4.
Oh, my portrait.
The disappointment of the broken portrait.
They really need to fix that. No enemies in here, just hot steam. Ow! Faust, huh?
This music's pretty chill, but when we get to the boss, that's where it really kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Should we
Alright.
start this one?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, I hit it with the wrong thunder.
Scrape off those cobwebs a little bit.
Ads or focus on Faust? By your silence, I take it I should fight the ads.
I don't know. I've never done this minimum light level.
Yeah.
Altericus is getting a little beaten though.
I'm focusing on the boss because I'm a melee. So I don't
Oh, boss is almost dead. Let's just focus on the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Now for the actual red boss. And enjoy the music.
Right, baby Alexander. Oh, it's got an eyeball. That's creepy.
This music is so good.
Oppressor. Alright, I'm gonna ready check. Cool. Alright, let's go.
Two-step.
That's right, keep its... Oh, that looked cool. Keep its AoEs away from me.
And here was the best bit of the music.
This music's pretty good.
It's called Locust. It's one of the most popular tracks in the game, actually. Definitely have to send the full version afterwards.
If we got some ads that probably need to be taken care of.
Yeah, especially given that they're called alarms. It usually means it's going to trigger something.
Oh, they're dead now. Okay. That attack is super cool.
Yeah. Lasers! Caution. Lasers!
Okay. Both of these need to die at the same time.
Oh.
And they need to be kept away from each other. So Otericus needs to get one.
Alright, I guess I'll focus on whichever one is the highest HP and swap between them. How at the same time do they need to die? Like within a few seconds, or...
You have like 15 seconds between one dying and the other self-destructing. These were not split apart quickly enough. We've got... Okay, each spell's wear off, but they have 6 stacks of damage up. 2, 1... Okay.
Right, I only do 2 fires in between. Okay. All right, ads. This is chaos. I like it.
What did they do? Oh god.
Whoa! What the hell?
That's what happens when you don't kill the ads fast enough.
Noted. And they just rockets off into the ceiling.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that attack. The boss always dies too fast when I do it.
That was pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I've never done this boss minimum item level, so this is going to be a new experience for everyone.
Yes.
Alright, so tanks have to get those farther away from each other faster, and we have to kill the ads faster. Those are the 2 notes on that attempt.
Yeah. Otericus, if you, like we did here, if you take it, press 0.5 southwest.
Well, you guys are... I was about to say you guys are still alive, but that is no longer the case.
Yep. We were trying to die, they just stopped damaging us properly.
I love the sonic rails that bring us into the boss room.
Yeah.
Dwalin, you gotta resurrect. Okay, there we go. There's 4 of us here.
Fragments in one
5,
direction.
6.
Celestial noise detected. Delirium unsuspected.
7, 8. We're all here. Okay. I mean, let's do a ready check. Well, battle commencing. I didn't get to do the ready check.
We're all here. We're good.
No, my ley lines!
Now you're finally learning how to play as a black mage.
I'd be very concerned if he was learning how to play as a red mage while playing as a black mage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move him into the corner as soon as the sacred soil wears off, and I'll that way it'll be a bit more ready for the second oppressor.
We've got 3 ranged DPS here, so I'm just going to focus on the boss, because y'all should be able to handle the ads.
Alright, the other one is not here yet. Okay. Now it's coming.
I like how it being a 0.5, it looks unfinished because it's not painted. I'm wondering if those missiles, when they drop like proximities or something? Because they are falling now, even without the alarms.
Alarms?
There's one under the boss here.
Alright, got him.
Okay, the 0.5 is at 24%. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look up how those missiles work.
Well, that was weird. We killed all the alarms.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe you have to stand in the missiles to intercept them. Like maybe it's a what is that called? A pillar mechanic. One person stands in the missile so they take damage instead of the whole raid taking damage. That might be it. But,
Ah, okay. I found out. You have to kill the alarms underneath the targeting lasers.
Ah. Alright, so if you get aggro on an alarm, drag it to a laser. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
because,
those tethers were going to players. Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, the tethers weren't going to players. They were where the bomb's going to land. So a player needs to take the alarm to those tethers and kill them under there.
Okay, I think I got that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically, the purple field that the alarms drop when they die, they give somebody mini if they stand in it, and the point is you get those gigantic missiles to be inflicted by mini as they land.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. I'm just realizing, as I said, like, that makes sense, was sincere, but, like, out of context, like, drag the alarm to the missile impact site to cast mini on it to reduce damage to the ray. It's like, yeah, as you do.
Just context is important. God, I love this music.
It's pretty good. Very thematic. Fire 4. Fire 4 again. Fire 1. Thundercloud. Fire starter.
Yeah. I've heard people compare this track to Sonic Adventure 2 rather favourably.
Oh, I see the target circles, the purple things.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what the alarms drop when they die.
I'm 10 seconds away from my ley lines.
Okay, here come the missiles. Oh, I've got one right here, so if I just take the alarm here and deal with it, somebody else is going to have to get the one nearer the Octericus is at. So, fine.
I don't see them.
Orange lasers.
Oh, you're talking about the lasers, not the alarms. I thought you were talking the alarms had spawned already.
No.
There's the alarm. Volan's got that. IGU's got that. There's this alarm, which needs to be dragged over here.
Okay.
One missile has a puddle, so that's good.
I got shrunk right last minute. Brilliant. He just goes pew.
That's actually really, yeah, I was watching that too. It's really funny to watch.
Oh, there they go.
Rocket.
Oh,
Run away.
get away from that.
Now we survived it.
Yeah, now that just makes me think of Sonic. That's Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with a Death Egg robot. Another 3,000-ton missile, so we're going to have more alarms spawning shortly.
Alright, yeah, pressure 0.5 is at 13%. Whoa!
Mine's at 10.
Pressure 0.5 is at 10%.
Yeah, we're killing them at about the same rate. We're doing good so far.
Damn it, I fire forward at the wrong time and ran out of MP.
Yep.
Okay, good job, good job. 3% in line.
Alright, 0.5 is dead.
Man's about to self-detonate. And
There we go.
Awesome.
Just
Got
have
it.
to learn the mechanics.
That was a cool fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting seeing how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
That's the blessing of minimum item level.
Yeah. So yeah, normally how that fight
All right,
goes
everybody
is,
stay in the arena. We're going to take a picture.
Yeah, so yeah, normally how that fight goes is the second oppressor shows up, and then the first one is dead already.
2 people left.
Oh, come
Yeah, well.
on. We do it every duty, and people keep leaving for some reason. Come on, guys.
Well, we'll take a picture with who's here, and we'll see what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this one's that important because we probably won't.
Yeah,
we won't use this one, but it's good to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have said pre-poll. Yeah, my bad.
I think we did say pre-poll, but okay.
No, I don't think we did.
Well,
Okay.
as usual, I'm the shorty in the party.
Oh yeah, we got loot. Let me take a look at this loot.
So with this loot, the way raids work is you don't get loot directly from them. Instead, you get these different tokens, and you trade in those tokens at a vendor in Edelshear for stuff. And I forgot this one. It's like weirdly esoteric. Like you trade, I think, bolts for accessories, shafts for body parts, and then lenses. No, lenses for accessories. The point is, like, different things are traded in for different gear parts.
Okay, I'll just roll need on all of them then.
Sure.
I cannot hide the treasure chests.
Oh.
Well, if everyone rolls, they'll disappear in a second.
Yeah, everybody roll in the chests. Looks like I got everything.
Yeah, no one wants this crap. Some
Chests
of it
are
does
gone.
look good. Some of it does look good, but like these raids are soloable. So if there's like a bit of loot that people want, they'll just run it by themselves, get what they need, and get out.
Oh yeah, because you can come in unsynced.
Yeah, you can come in unsynced at level 90 and just do this whole series on your own. And so if people want loot from Alexander for the glam, they just get it themselves. And if they happen to get into it via raid roulette, they'll just roll pass on everything, because who needs this stuff?
Yeah, there's what I can get with what I was working with.
Oh well. Hey, nice pose for the ninja.
Right. Next one then.
Oh,
Not good enough
you
for now.
you pasted it in. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Yes, onwards.
Onwards. I believe the cutscene will play for us immediately because we're doing this the first time.
Treasure chest in the cutscene. All right.
Hmm.
Oh, this is what Mide wants. Expertly done, adventurer. Probably not this is what Mide wants. Who? Oh, what have we here? Sorry. Roundrocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. A blader can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like Roundrocks. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. Should I trust you to keep an eye on the child? I don't know you. Damn it, I was so sure. Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. She looks so bored.
Yeah, Aura faces are not great at being expressive. I have an Aura out, and it's a constant source of irritation for me.
Yeah, like the scene, the area like that as well, because like both you, me, and
Kitty?
Aura,
What's the kitty? Sorry, go on.
both you, me, and
No,
Aura
cutscene's happening.
Cutscene's happening,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
As I live and breathe, quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati. Also the goblin he's riding. I want that cat. I want to wear that cat on my head. Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative. Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quickthinks not ordered so many times? Master, forgive noise-making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not worst one. Fed to Alexander. That's the worst one.
Delicious.
Careful, you'll hit the cat. What? Uplander is shooting gobbies. And boom dust does not harm uplanders. Blood, Uplander blood for fallen gobbykid. You guys are not intelligent. I think now would be a good time to leave. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Explain after we leave. Yes, young one. My treasure. Watch as she turns out to be Charlian, and that scar on her face is actually her PhD tattoo. The cat is taking all the drama out of this scene.
Chomo would like to join us for the next one?
Sure. We will rearrange the party in a minute.
Yeah.
I've seen someone named Slow Thinks No Thoughts in Novice Network. That's fun.
Yeah.
Bleed and Els. Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear Mayday and Round Rocks are safe, too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own.
Oh yeah, there's a slight theory about it's a mostly a joking one, but about all quick thinks all thoughts. Female gobbies have ox at the end of the name. Male gobbies have ix at the end of the name. But
so this is a non-binary leader gobby.
It's a bit of a joke theory, but it's a fun one.
Okay, so Tomo wants in. Till Mules wants in. Who's going to swap out for them?
I would sit out, but I actually am on this mission, so...
Yeah, you got to do
Yeah.
this.
Same.
Hey, Ox, how's it going? All right, we need 2 volunteers to swap out. Milena has volunteered to swap out, and
Okay.
Sanctferum has also volunteered to swap out. Okay. So, Milena, if you will leave the party, I will invite our other players in. Tomo in. Milena left. There's Muis Kaifu.
To be fair, given the next one, I don't really blame people dropping out either. Just because
Don't remember which one this is.
it's the really boring one.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other funny one about this is that because of like quirk of one of the relic grinds, Alexander 1 and 3 are the most popular ones by a wide margin.
Mhm.
Mostly because they're the fastest.
Yeah.
And so like you see people grinding out Alexander 1 and 3 all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I will say this is
But no love for 2.
yeah, this is literally the only boring raid in the entirety of the game. All the rest are really fun.
All right, Biggs. Lore, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge, stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you give me a moment to... There. It says... Oh. Death to Uplanders. Death to Uplanders. I think we may have started a war.
Oh god.
The cuff of the father now accessible.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've done that.
Alright, duty find there.
Oh, let me talk to Midi. What does she have to say? Midi.
Oh yeah, where is she?
Right behind you.
Ah, there we go. My, but Round Rocks has a lot of treasures. Not many are of much use, but they're all lovely in their own right. She has a fine eye. Speaking of which, do you recall me mentioning that she had described Quickthinks' face and how I assumed she must mean his mask? Well, the more I think about what she said, the more I think she really did mean his face. But how could she possibly tell? The subtleties of goblin faces are known only to other goblins, who are so used to goblin masks that they can see the shape underneath them. Alright, ready, check. Nope. We need another healer.
I've switched to healer already.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the ready check's delayed.
Cool. Duty find there. We have minimum item level in Silence Echo. Oh yeah, I forgot to read these. Hang on, let me read Fist of the Father.
Alrighty.
Since the Charlian Exodus, a structure has stood steady against the flow of the Taliak River. Now the Illuminati have summoned a primal around this rusting ruin, a terrible colossus of steam and metal. Steel screamed against steel when it rose from the waters, and it drank deep of the land's ether before grinding again to a halt. The voices of Edelshear cry out, asking for aid ere their homes are crushed under the weight of iron. You must lead a band of valiant adventurers into the Machina and discover how to destroy the core, lest the giant screeches again to life and bleeds all the realm dry. And the Cuff of the Father. In your last foray into the giant's mighty arm, you narrowly escaped Quickthink's all thoughts and the Illuminati with your life. Yet in so doing, you won a cryptic name, Alexander. Whatever this may be, your path leads into the gloom of Gordius. March onwards with courage, for it is only in the darkness that you can learn how to stop the Iron Colossus. Alright, let's go.
Got the AL, EX, AL, D.
You see this as an excuse to relearn Summoner? Cool.
HP health.
Oh, we're fighting a bunch of goblins. That's what they're talking about with the mob pulls.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that camera pull was a little dizzying.
There's actually a trick to skipping this trash pull right here, but it's lame, so we're not going to do it.
Yeah, let's play the game.
Plus, we'd have to deal with the next pull with a bunch of snipers shooting at us constantly, and with minimal light level, that's going to be quite dangerous.
Not if we run far enough away down the hallway.
There's a gate.
Yeah, but with 8 people, we just run through the gate. So yeah, the trick is you run past this trash pull, you jump down this hole, somebody pulls the lever here to open the gate, and then we just run away and get out of range of the snipers.
They can still shoot you even when you're in this next area.
Well, that's why you move further than the next area.
But you can. There's a gate.
Yeah, I've done it. I don't know what your problem has been when you tried it, but...
Literally right here, the gate. It's closed.
Yeah. Well, minimum item. Yeah, you're right. It might just be a minimum item level is the problem there then.
How would minimum item level affect a gate?
I mean, the problem is that, like, with minimum item level, the snipers are actually dangerous, and at max item level, the snipers are no danger whatsoever.
Yeah. That's usually be dead there. These guys hit hard.
Mm-hmm. I kept you alive. I do miss Blackest Night at this level, though.
Yeah, not having the
Your big cooldown as a Dark Knight at level 60. Yeah.
your short cooldown.
Mapping the Realm, Gordius 2.
Okay, the bombs actually might be relevant this time.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody has to jump into the Magitech walker and drag the bombs away.
I'm a little concerned about there being one of the healers.
It looks like IG. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. That might be a problem.
Well,
Right,
uh-oh.
I'll keep you alive. I'll do what I can.
And yeah, once you get out of one, it never comes back.
Yeah, there's also the thing where you want to tank the... there are some ads in here that have buffs, and you want to keep those away from the rest of the ads.
Yeah,
There's a lot of complicated stuff here, but most of it is on the tanks to deal with, so...
I just get to shove fireballs around.
You just get to shell fireballs at people. Yeah, the hardbind there drops an AoE, drops a buff. Turn around and kill that hardbind ASAP, please. He drops an area buff that makes it really hard to kill ads, and so you want to tank him away from the other group.
Yeah, most importantly, the bombs will be dropped, and the person in the Godwalker has to drag it the opposite direction to where the tank is taking the ads.
Yeah.
The only way to like the God Walkers also have a certain amount of power.
I see the boss coming.
And then the only way to recharge the power is to use this energy drain effect on a mechanical enemy that is very low health.
Yeah.
Which means it's completely impractical using it in anything other than actually.
There are a lot.
Oh, I see the bomb.
Stuff happens. As a black mage, you pretty much just kill things.
This is a cool robot design. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you can recharge on when it's low health. There's a bomb near that. Every bomb you get hit by will do more damage next time. Wait, where's that God Walker?
I just look out of the corner of my eye and see a bunch of mobs running over here. Oh, hello, Green, you are dying. We got a bomb over here.
Yep.
Bryn, you are on the bomb.
I know, I'm running. Run away from the bomb.
Yeah, I don't get to do a lot in this fight because I'm the slow turret and everything dies so fast.
Yep. I think this is the last set of ads.
No.
Okay.
This is really long.
I was trying to be optimistic.
I've already got Living Dead back just to show how long this has gone. At least the music's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We got 5 vulnerable stacks here. Not good.
Oh, Bob.
Stacks ago.
Stacks dropped. Shit. Ow. Shit. Oh dear.
I just saw the Benediction Super Bowl ad combo.
That's one of my all-time favorite memes from this game, of just the Benediction Super Bowl side eye.
There we go.
There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah, like I said, it's the one
bomb.
It's the one bad raid.
Well, that wasn't bad. It was a little boring, but it wasn't unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nobody leave. Well, are we really going to be able to get a Oh, hey, in front of this blue thing. Alright, everybody roll... Oh, no, that's the exit is the blue thing. Is there anything in here interesting? We could go in front of this hole.
I mean, might just be worth waiting until we're in the fourth, the fourth and final of the tier.
Yeah, although like over here by IGU is decent. Decent backdrop, nice lighting.
Yeah, sure, let's do this. I am a little disappointed by the environments. They're not that interesting.
I mean, they've got a really cool steampunk aesthetic. It's just I really look forward to when your spells give you different animations, Lore.
Yeah, I basically have fire and flare, and fire and flare, and thunder and fire and flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they all have a very very similar pose.
Hey, at least it's a cool pose. Yeah, I can see why people don't like that one. That was a little boring, but I think it was a little boring because I didn't get to do anything, really.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, it's like there are a couple other... There are very few instances in the game where, like, you are pulling trash as part of a boss battle, and those are always inherently a little boring because, like, trash rotations are just sort of AoE down the boss, which is usually like a 2-button combo.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, it's usually not the most exciting. But the one exception to that is Sage. Sage is the one job where AoE is more fun than single target, in my opinion.
Alright, 1 sec. I'm gonna take my headphones off for a sec. Be right back.
Okay.
And screenshot.
Okay, I'm back.
How's that one?
Let me take a look. Pretty okay. You didn't have much to work with, but you did a good job with what you did.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
At some point, we ought to all like get organized and do a very like get our entire group together for a screenshot.
That would be pretty cool.
And plan out what moves we're going to use, our positions, etc.
That would be pretty cool.
Take it in front of the FC house or something.
Yeah. Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies. Well, thanks for underestimating me, I guess. That's a little bit low. Oh, Sid, glad you can join us. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Biggs's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past, the life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways of culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom.
Culturing cheese, huh? That sounds familiar.
But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world, or else it would crush anyone who refused. A walking citadel? 7 hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex? The design catered for every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seat of erudition, was to be called Alexander. If Roundrox lived in Walking Castle, Roundrox could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one. And anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all of this knowledge? Well, presumably conquer. They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how a people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. But we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal, and primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Lore. I will, but Mide doesn't have the echo. How's she going to handle getting tempered? Utopia is happy place. Where there is junk aplenty, Roundrox is happy. Where is very happy place of Mide? Wherever he is. I'm sorry, but Alphino's a little young for you. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleedin' primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds, and it nigh drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what it'd do if it wandered the whole bleedin' world. I don't think Roundrox realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? Alright, arrange who wants to join in, who hasn't been able to, and who wants to swap out for them. I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright, who here is in chat who not gotten a chance to go yet?
That is an excellent question.
Looks like Time Mule's trading out for Sanctorum. Might be what we're doing.
Sanctorum did say they wanted to be in the third one.
Okay. And yeah, somebody left, so it looks like there is a slot open for them. Yeah, who is Sanctorum in game? I always forget.
Raphael, is it? Kaya Sunchaser wants in.
Okay, well, we'll give priority to Raph, and if somebody else wants to step out, we can let Sunchaser in as well. Let's try to find room for Sunchaser. Somebody who's been with the first two can step out. Be nice. That would be polite. Domo can heal, so
Finally found some trainers that are for guys and actually have interesting colours on them, and all of them are like 4 sizes too small.
yeah.
They go up to like 9 UK, and I'm 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always the thing with fashion, is that, like, there's the size range where fashion happens, and then everybody outside of that range just kind of has to make do.
Yeah.
Like I was watching, somehow I found this one video of a VTuber explaining bra sizes, and she's like explaining how bullshit because like the whole thing's a racket, of course, and she's explaining how much of a racket it is, and then she sees the comment in chat, why don't they just make bras with adjustable sizes? And she goes, oh yeah, somebody tried that. I think they murdered him.
Oh.
The bra industry literally murdered that guy.
Yikes.
It's like, yep. People hold on to their racket once they got it.
Yikes.
Okay, I'm back. So
right,
what's?
So looks like we're letting Saint Furum and Sunchaser in.
Cool. Kyra Sunchaser, invite to party. Raphael Flavinko, invite to party.
Yep. And also vowing to never invent adjustable brass straps because we don't want to be murdered.
Yes.
Say again.
We are also vowing to never invent adjustable brass straps because we don't want to be murdered.
Yep.
You missed the conversation.
Yes, I sure did. Oh no, my stream's frozen. All right, I gotta restart the stream, guys. I'll be right back.
Right, sir. Right.
At least the stream froze while we were in.
Stream started. We'll wait 30 to 45 seconds for people to get past the ads.
Mm-hmm.
Someone unfollowed in the middle of the stream. Weird. Probably because of the bra conversation. Okay. Waiting.
I'm watching an ad, so 3, 2, 1.
Ended.
My ad is over.
Cool. Everybody golden? I will talk to Biggs then.
More of a purple than a gold.
Oh, har.
You're welcome.
We've got ourselves a problem, Lore, but don't worry. The Chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. We're exactly where you left us, but I'm going to call you over here anyway. Pretending you don't know where we are. All present and correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Lore, and I've finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So, we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? Well, presumably once you get inside Alexander, you can go to the rest of Alexander. The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most like in Edelshear itself, who is using the hatch as a back door. Now, this agent will know we've broken their code, and that the hatch is constantly watched, so he won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the Giant's Hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Or we'll be letting them in ourselves. Mide, you got something you want to tell us? Dramatic. Chief, Link Pearl from Red Bricks. He says Brayflox went inside. But she can't be. No, it must be an impersonator. Chief, whomever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her.
Tinker, Seeker, Soldier, Spy accepted.
The arm of the father. All
I need to
right.
watch that movie.
All right, ready check complete. Duty find air. In the Enigma Codex are writ the designs for a walking citadel. It was known as Alexander, a self-sufficient bastion for logic and reason, and a beacon of knowledge for a world adrift. So says the treasure hunter Mide. The Illuminati dreamed this century-old dream, and in so doing gave form to their primal. Yet no matter how beautiful and ideal, the reality of fanatics with such power is a tarnished, ugly thing. By your hand must this threat be stopped. Oh, that sound was just Danny leaving the area. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be walked back as soon as we're done.
Oh, you'll get pointed back as soon as we, yeah.
I just wanted to fix my plate. My portrait.
My portrait's working.
Ooh, that's a cool background.
Oh, now I remember this one.
I am drinking this one.
I think the reason the music isn't hitting me is that I'm not really an EDM guy. Like, it's good music. I can understand that intellectually, and it's fine background music for battles, but it's honestly not even close to my favorite track in the game.
Well, to be fair, this track isn't so interesting.
Well, the other tracks haven't been either. Alexander was going to defeat your argument with logic and reason, like an obnoxious atheist on Reddit. Blood. Plus, your savage version caused many a nightmare.
Apparently, it was one of the first big static breakers.
I probably won't try the savages until I've already caught up on the game.
Yeah, it'll be a lot. Once you caught up on the game, you can start practicing your max level rotation. And once you've learnt that, that's when you can sort of start applying what you know onto the earlier levels.
And then things get easier.
But it's much easier to backport your knowledge to a lower level than it is to try and refine your skills the entire way through.
Oh, how'd this bug get in here?
Mm-hmm. How did these giant fish that we just fought get in here?
That's a fair point. Well, we're underwater.
And this is a crayclaw.
True. I guess it is half crayfish.
Tail screw. That's worrying. Okay.
I had you.
Funnily enough, I got hit by the animation even though I didn't get hit by the attack.
Kind of a windy path here, but okay.
Hey, we get to fight a magic pot. Everybody bring elixirs? Oh, it's a Wibbly boy. It's a Wibbly boy.
Yeah, the fan base likes to call him Pepsi Man.
Alright, so I take it we don't want to get shoved to the edge of the arena.
Correct. Everybody here?
I will initiate a ready check. We're good. Okay. I'll do a countdown. All right, I got ley lines ready to go. Ley lines. Thunder 3. Fire. Fire. Fire starter. Fire 4. Oh! I didn't get out of there fast enough.
You did not.
It was centered directly on me.
Yep.
They do cones on 4 players. You were targeted, and so were the players left and right of you.
Yeah, so it's not my fault that I couldn't get out of there, basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
You did have time to move,
but yeah, it would help if the people were a bit more spread out.
Oh, it's a hand!
This is actually one big Final Fantasy V reference, but originally it was fire rather than water.
I like this monster design. It's pretty
not bad.
cool.
Yeah, when he uses Wash Away, that's a knockback.
Okay, so run up to him.
Yeah, oh god.
Shit.
I'll grab a liquid limb.
Alright, what's it going to be now? Oh, a tornado. Lovely. Alright.
Yeah, we've got to take out the lubricants.
Iliads.
I am not getting to take part in this.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not
Black
sure
Mage is not a great job for things for the first
If you get magnetic, if you're opposites, get away, or you'll crash in the middle. Out. If you're the same, get close to each other, or you'll get knocked off the edge.
Gotcha.
Opposites attract, then as you do. Okay, they need to get close, and obviously aim so that they don't get knocked off the edge.
Alright, what's it going to be now? Oh, it's Pepsi Man again. Hey, I got out of it that time. This is a cool little fight. I like this. One. I have targets above my head.
Yep, just don't be near another player.
Gotcha. Fire 4. Fire 1. There's a 3.
think this is a knockback. Oh no.
Fire 1, Fire 4. Oh yeah, Thunder 3. Whoops. Didn't have that on him for a bit. Fire 4.
Lost distract. Yep. I'm going to provoke since Artericus has a lot of vulnerability sets.
We get next to each other, right? Yes, okay.
If you're opposites, you want to be away from each other. If you're the same, you need to be close.
Gotcha. I'm gonna limit break.
Go for it. Nice.
I felt a little heroin.
That was a cool fight. I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I doubt we'll have a picture that's any different from the last two, but let's look around.
Yeah.
Nope, there is nothing interesting in here for us to take a picture in front of.
Yeah, there will be in some later fights.
Always gotta save the good stuff for the big finales.
I rolled a 1 on that.
Shall we pass on this photo, or...?
Yeah, let's pass on the photo.
Alrighty.
She's good because somebody just left. Oh, Teddy's in chat.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy.
Oh, I did see you earlier, but I thought I said hello, but I didn't. Whoops. Sorry, man. There's somebody else here who has not rolled on these. No? Oh, Kyar. Kyar logged out?
They seem to have gotten disconnected, the Pokebolt.
Ah, gotcha.
Probably best to just move on without the loot then.
Yeah.
I can hear every time Danny moves their wall.
Every time what?
I can hear every time you move your water bottle.
Oh, it's a bottle of Pepsi.
Ah.
Appropriately.
Well, Kitty! Thanks for stopping by, Teddy. I'm glad you're enjoying Pikmin 4.
Have a good
Kitty!
time.
Gobby found it? Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati. Cold! Gobby did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you. Now is realm in chaos, broken, machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan needs one thing, missing piece to bring world order, give world harmony, make world perfect. And one of those who don't fit your vision of perfection, how many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summon a God's damned primal. It will devour the ether of every land you visit until Hydaelyn and everything on it is dead. Inside fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Well, you won't be able to go outside anymore because you'll get drained and die. Hells take you in your damned seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. Kitty! I can't take this seriously. I can't take this seriously with the cat. So it's obey or die then? The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex, not anymore, but I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You're much older than you let on, I'll bet. You think you can, or you know you can. And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Roundrocks can say, 2 paces of Roundrocks are 1 yalm. So, by count of Roundrocks, chest of Whirlycog Giant is only a little further. Ha! Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Well, she's got to use her brain for something. All right, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. All should be well enough. Oh, Miday's the one I turned it into this time. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Lore, it's now or never. Really? It doesn't seem like now, because this is going to be part 4 of a 12-part dungeon. Oh, Kyar's back. Cool. Alright. Do we have anyone who wants to swap in and out before we do part 4? Kyar's taking a break. Okay. Party members. Kyar. Kick from party. Alright, we've got 1 slot open. Alright, we've got 1 slot open. Who wants in?
Melina is still around. Melina is lurking with the shadows.
True that.
Yeah, I hope your arm feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Melina. I'll add you in. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to Ninja since we've had, like, nobody in this party except me has been melee DPS this entire time.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird to me, but okay.
All right, Milena, you want to heal?
Oh wait, Tomo switched to Ninja 2.
Feels we don't like men.
Okay, fine, okay, I'll keep healing. No healers, we die like men, and women who dress like men.
For Alexander, it's morphin time. I don't know what's more amazing. They added a Power Ranger reference into Final Fantasy V's Game Boy Advance release, or the fact that it has stayed ever since.
Wait, that's a Power Rangers reference? The women who dress like men thing?
No. He finishes it up after saying women who dress like men. He says, "But for I, Gilgamesh, it's morphin time."
Oh, right.
Have we picked up the next quest?
We're about to.
I have, Lore hasn't.
I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core. But if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is... well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouthed savages some manners, Lore. The burden of the father.
Privy-mouthed savage is a funny term there.
That's a pretty good insult, yeah. I guess we're waiting for Milena to swap glams. Let us know when you're back, Milena. In the meantime, I'm going to read.
Yeah, you can read.
The Illuminati would see the lofty ideals of the Enigma Codex turned into warped elitism and have their primal play host to their chosen few. From within its walls, they would control the world with cold logic and crush opposition with a fist of iron. With your eyes opened to the Goblin Scholar's true ambitions, you must make your way farther past the pumping pistons and grinding gears of the Colossus. Can you and your comrades destroy the core therein, or will you fall and so allow your foes to wreak ruin across the realm? All right, let's go. So which patches did the 3 parts of Alexander come out in? 3, 4, and 5?
0, 2, and 4.
0, 2, and 4. Ah, gotcha.
Yep, that's always how it is with the raids.
So we're about to finish 0 then.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like yesterday, I finished the 6.4 Savage raids.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more clear, so
here we go.
This is a cool monster design.
Yep.
Alexander has always been a cool monster design, and
yeah.
playing off of Alexander's design with these mini bosses is really cool.
Yeah, it's a fun collection of raids.
And here, this is Metal, another awesome track.
All right, I'm going to initiate a ready check. All right, I'm going to initiate a countdown.
Okay, start by everybody going for the right foreleg. It's the one on the left.
Start by ley lines.
Stage right, not house right.
I should have ley lines much closer to the enemy. Oh, what are these orbs?
Things for the tanks to worry about.
Yep.
Ow!
Oh
Things you should not stand in.
Well, I wasn't standing in it. I got lasered.
Well, Otericus and De Valentia just got,
Yep.
yeah, quarantined.
Well, hopefully they can handle things by themselves, because I can't deal with them. They seem to be dying.
Ow.
That's not good.
Ow.
Oh, they're back out. Cool.
I'm sure you'll get your turn to get quarantined.
All right.
Okay, attack the manipulator in the middle.
The manipulator.
All right. Fire 4. Fire 4. Blizzard 3. Thundercloud. Oh, nope. Left foreleg now?
Yep, in a second.
Yep.
Fire
Okay,
4.
we need to
Tethers.
interrupt these lasers. Yeah, we need to interrupt them. Oh no! Yeah, somebody has to stand with them still, so everybody else can interrupt them. Otherwise, they'll get hit by all of them.
So stand in the beam?
Yeah, but obviously only one. We have to kill the ads. If they get to each other, they'll become a big problem.
I have 2 tethers on me.
Yep. Okay. As long as you only get hit by one, you're fine. If you are the tether's specific target, you're gonna want to stay still so that everybody can save you.
Gotcha.
Oh, same two got abducted. Kill the ads. Oh god, the stacks. John nearly died because he got hit by 2 lasers. Okay, manipulate time.
Fire 4. Thunder 3. Fire 4. Fire 1. If we have 2 black mages on the field, can both stand in one person's ley lines?
No. Only your own counts. Judgment Nisi, if you got a blue debuff, do not stand near somebody who has a red debuff. So right now the healers need to separate.
I get a tether.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's why
okay.
they need to separate.
We did not separate enough.
Yeah.
I got to the edge of the arena, but Lena was right in the middle. I
Yeah.
got as much distance as I possibly could.
But yeah, basically, when he casts Judgment, you will get either a red hammer or a blue hammer and it's in your debuff list. It ticks down until eventually you're safe, but if the red hammer and the blue hammer are all near to each other, the debuffs combine and they will kill you. And I have no idea how those Waymarks are floating. What?
Huh.
Huh.
Waymarks?
Well,
Look
Oh.
above you.
Huh.
Huh.
yeah, all right. Well, whatever. Somebody was messing with them, I guess.
I guess so. Alright. So yeah. Let's do this.
Got my ley lines ready to go.
Love this music.
Fire 4. Thundercloud. Fire 4. Fire 1. Starter. Fire 4.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Alright, it's our turn to get abducted. Kill this
Nice.
little lad.
I was hoping you'd get abducted at some point.
Got it. Okay. All right, left leg now, all right?
Yep. Right.
Ha.
Something who's on first.
I got 2 tethers on me. I have I have another tether on me.
Cool. You have been granted permission to live.
Fire 4. Fire 4.
Keep the dolls apart.
Quarantined again. Who'd I get this time? Otter. All right, we're back. I got my ley lines back. Cool. Ow.
Okay. Healers apart, and the volunteer needs to not be near Milena. It needs to be not. Raphael needs to not be near Milena.
Got it. Uh-oh.
Man,
Oh,
petrol
there goes
really
Danny.
hits hard.
Okay, things are doing a lot of damage.
We're burning it down at least.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there.
Judgment Nisi coming in.
Oh, I got a bunch of tethers on me. Okay, they're all gone. Good.
Okay, so Discard, is it preparing for Perpetual Race?
Tanks need to pick up those orbs. Tank,
Yep.
singular, it looks like. Ow. Somebody keeps using the limit break, and we would have been able to get like an LB3 off by now.
Chomo's using it during the second manipulator available.
I got a tether. Broke somebody else's tether. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna end on this.
Alright, we've almost got it. I'm going to limit break. Why isn't it letting me limit break? Oh well. Too late now.
Nisi, there's Pat.
Sins
There
of
we
the
go.
Father. Complete Alexander Gordius.
Yay. Hi, Kitty.
Cool, guys. Don't look at explosions.
Explosion.
Yep. Forget the family photo. I think that's going to be the. I think that's going to be the thumbnail.
I got a screenshot of it.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, Laura can just go back in the video and get the screenshot.
Well,
No, still
have a
give me
look
the
at that one.
screenshot. Milena is still dead. Oh, nope, there she goes.
Okay.
Right here is a good spot underneath all of the stack markers.
Are those even going to be visible?
No, but like it's a good indicator anyway.
So what do you think? We got time for one more?
I think we got time for
Yeah.
the next set of 4. You mean?
The next set of 4? No,
Well,
I mean like the first of the next set of 4.
Well, I mean, it would probably be best to like do it as a set because they are great sets.
Okay, well, I don't think we have time for the full set of 4. So
We still got
maybe
the,
we stop here and do some class quests?
We still got the wrap-up quests.
Oh, true.
Um,
Let's do all 3 sets and then Savage.
Yeah, the stream would run a little long. We committed to the next set of 4, but I think we would have time if you want to do that. And if you don't, it's fine. We can still do some class quests.
Yeah, let's do class quests.
Excellent. So we've got like a bunch of those stored up from the past few weeks.
Yeah. Savage Pepsi Man. Could do A1 Savage now. I think I'll pass. I'm not doing Savages until I'm better at the game.
Yeah,
He
although
says, having played the game for a year.
Yeah, I think you have actually unlocked enough raids to unlock Raid Roulette as an option, which doesn't really help because you're already at max level for the expansion you're in, but it is an extra thing you can do as a daily.
True.
I need to hide the fucking fairy because that is in front of me directly.
You put the stuff into the company crafting it. Oh, no, I haven't done that. Sorry. There's sub parts that I need to craft, I think is what's going on. What Melina has set up. You got buried, but do you want the crafted minion? How many resources does it take to craft that minion? Because if it's a lot, I don't think I'll do enough Alexanders to farm that.
Okay, how's this one?
Looks good. I'll paste that in Twitch chat.
I can't tell the fairy to move while it's in G pose.
The company workshop, you can choose the company project at the terminal in the middle. You can choose any of the 4 that I told you about and put the materials directly into it.
Look, Law, you posted the minimized image again.
It's not that big a difference.
It's actually quite the sizable difference.
It's a pretty big difference.
Like, it's literally about half the size.
Okay, hang on. Alright. So that fits in my browser window. Yeah, that's a little bigger. Huh. Alright, I got all the loot, I guess. Time to exit and do the rest of the quest. The quest chain.
I'll also post the cool guys don't look screenshot I took.
That is just straight up a sea mine. Alexander, the Gordian knot. Oh, you guys got your own elevator, huh? We're here, and none the worse for wear. So, if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. I think Miday's going to do something special to this thing, Wedge. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Miday? There's a keypad on top of it? Alright, the flip was a little unnecessary. Well, that wasn't a flip, that was a somersault. Well, that didn't seem very final. Are you sure the goblins won't just restart it? Look!
Kind of looks like they burnt it out.
Giddy! Greater are knowings in brain cases of unwise than quick thinks believed. Perhaps quick thinks judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Uplanders. It is before eyes of Gabi. Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gabis. End of Gabi's long wanderings is close. You know, come to think of it, I don't think any of these guys are tempered. I think they're just assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander's another weird primal.
Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Things spoke, you'd think he had won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think he might have planned for us, stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. And what of Quick Things, his honor guard? The two dolts who are ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Edelshear, do you? While our backs were turned, like? That would be... Come on! This is a cool little design. Looks, the innards of it, though, look like that cat toy where it's a ball that's just a little exposed and the cat's supposed to reach in and bat it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's nice that we all get to be here together.
Yeah, that's cool.
And apparently we've been keeping pace with another player who I've been seeing in the cutscenes.
Who's this?
This is just another guy who happens to be at the same part of the quest that we are.
Yeah, he's been stood next to us the entire time we've been doing the quests.
Yeah.
So they're on the same pace as us.
Yeah. That's the fun thing about MMOs, is just finding another player who is doing the same quests you are just by happenstance.
Yeah, she I'm half tempted to suggest we take a screenshot around her.
We are right here, so let's go.
Yeah, go for it. Generally speaking, since people probably aren't rolling, you might just get the materials if you run raid roulette.
What?
IGU's continuing his...
They moved.
Oh. IGU's continuing his thought earlier about me getting the crafted minion.
Oh.
That's sad.
But raid roulette would get me Bahamut, and I really don't want to do that.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it won't.
Oh, it won't?
Yeah,
It
they took Bahamut out of roulette because it's impossible.
It was never in. It was never in.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why it's so impossible to get a group for Bahamut, because it's not part of roulettes. If it were part of the roulette, then you could just sucker random players in when you wanted to get into it, but you can't, so you don't.
They really need to rework Bahamut.
They absolutely do. Like, which is why, like, the fact that they are going through and reworking. Well, they're probably done now because Shadowbringer and Endwalker already have this, but like they have been going through and reworking ARR through Stormblood to make it easier to do the group content with solo via NPCs. And that's been a cool journey to watch them go on, and I've been enjoying seeing how the reworked mechanics work. But fucking fix Cause of Bahamut because it actually needs it.
Yeah.
I took a
Oh, the
screenshot
noise
here.
is steam. That's what's making this infernal racket.
Yeah.
How's the screenshot I just took?
Where's the girl?
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Oh, I might actually... No, we should use one that has the whole party in it.
yeah. The problem with players who aren't in your party when you're taking G-pose, if they move, they also move in the G-pose. So
Ah.
I'm there, we're posing, and then just suddenly she just walks the fuck off.
Whoops. No, all right. Let's finish this quest, and that'll be the end of this section of Alexander.
Quick Things will not give up so easily. We've got to get back to Edelshear. What do we do? What happened? Well, it kind of seemed like he went deeper in, so I don't think we have to worry about Quick Things specifically. Did the lookout see anything? Alright, red bricks. Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed. Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Edelshear safe? How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take stuffs of Gobbyflock. Great was chaos. But suddenly, Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jiggly shine. They came barging in, ready to start a war, and then scarpered with a handful of bleeding junk? Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Redbricks thinks near the shortstop. Round Rocks, come on! Yeah, the Aura facial expressions aren't great.
Yeah.
I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do.
I'm guessing this is still part of the 4.0 quest, 3.0 quest?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that'd be a weird cliffhanger to, like, it's like, okay, we gotta get back quickly. And then you wait 6 months for patch 3.2.
Yeah. Red bricks. Tarnished Gordian bolt. He'll just give me a bolt?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hand out those bolts.
This is the next quest in the chain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is probably the last one that we're going to do today.
Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of red bricks. Shortstop is place of clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Make sure all is well.
Well, I'm killing the mood. One of you gets on magic karma, another one gets on a badass bike, and here I am with an umbrella.
I think the Vieira emoting is fine. It's not amazing, but the Aura one is not good.
Yeah, cat girl. It's like I maintain to this day, cat girls and the law the best for the facial expressions.
Cat boys as well.
Because they have the most animated faces, so they have huge eyes that are always very expressive.
Treasures of Round Rock, sir. Are. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, but they're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine, physically at least. But Round Rocks... Gone. All gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here. They absolutely would have had to kill her to take her stuff. Maybe they would have kidnapped her, but probably not. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. Oh! One thief. Unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Round Rocks.
I'm impressed that goblin could carry all of that.
They're stronger than they look. Have you seen their backpacks? They're bigger than they are.
Yes, but I'm kind of referring to the arm length.
True. Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us, and this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rock's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rock's pile of trinkets. Maybe the crystal. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if Bad Gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Round Rock's? One that is safe with Uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Lore borrowed? But of course! It's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, yes, Round Rock's would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle, rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before? Round Rock's, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, yes, Round Rock saw Whirlicog Giant stand 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and Big Gobbies do not believe Round Rock's. Well, I believe you. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Primal. Oh, that looks like a map. Or not, it's just holographic sparkles. A fragment of the Codex! Of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. Was kind of expecting the Codex to be a book. Not gonna lie. But maybe that's a little small-minded of me. Closed-minded? No, what's the right word for that?
Unimaginative?
Unimaginative, there's a good word. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back, and out for blood like as not. But we've got you, Lore, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. But I suggest you make merry till then. I'm glad Round Rock's has her treasure back. I only hope it doesn't place her in further danger. You wouldn't believe what some would do for just that small fragment. Well, she's definitely going to be in more danger.
Mm-hmm.
Round Rock's is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Round Rock's. Uplander is one. Round Rock's, thanks, kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Lord. Round Rock's home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. You're welcome. It's what I do. Mide helped Round Rock's too. Uplanders have good hearts, and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mide always like whirlycogs and bitty bobs? Not like you, Round Rock's. My love, he adored the things. Inventing, building, and tinkering with them. I think she's much older than she lets on. I think she's She was in love with the guy who created the codex. Mide always touches heart mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you?
While we still see her, there's something unique about Mide's design. Unlike other Aura who are Zayla.
Yeah, she's got that bluish tint to her horns.
Yeah, her horns gradient into a blue.
Oh, is that unusual?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unique.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Usually horns are just black or white.
The rain ones are white that gradient into a pinky tone, but the blue gradient is absolutely unique.
Cool. Okay, so Roundrox has the start of the 3.2 Alexander quests, right?
Yeah, and Milena pointed out that Backrix is keeping a journal so that if anyone needs to, like, refresh themselves on what's been happening, you can talk to him.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to decide what class quests we do. We won't go for much longer, but I want to do at least a little bit. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
I'll also be right back.
All right. Meanwhile, people in Twitch chat are discussing the pains and perils of glamour, the true end game. There are definitely a few. There are a few casual shoes, but yeah, you're right. None of them have socks, as far as I can think of. Like probably the closest are the calfskin shoes. Those are just straight up tennis shoes, but yeah, no socks. Or if they do have socks, they're like ankle socks, so you can barely see them from the right angle, but they're not like clearly delineated socks. There is like a Letterman jacket in this game, so you think they would have like some just like knee-high wool socks with tennis shoes. That'd be a good look. Get like a real classic 50s high schooler look with that combination. But alas, no such luck.
Man, that got chaotic at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
That... It kind of just started throwing out all its mechanics at once, spamming them.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's good design or bad design.
That's like, well, that's just kind of usually how it goes, where the way boss fights tend to go is like they're kind of designed so that you can kind of do them, you can learn the fight and then complete it in one go. So for the first half of the fight, the boss will just throw out its mechanics one at a time, so you can see them one at a time. You know, bop, 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 you do this, you see this, you do that, you see that, you do this, etc., etc.
Uh-huh.
And then after you've had a chance to see everything, then it just starts going ham, and it's like, okay, did you learn all that? Good, go. It's like, this will be on the test. And yeah, if you can keep up with it, great. And if you can't, things get crazy.
Well, we managed it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Basically, it's like here is A, here is B, here is C, and here is D. Now that you've learnt those, here are A with B, A with C, D with D, B with A, and you know, and then A, C, and D, D, B, A, etc. And it just builds up that way. It should also be noted that the way they design raids is they design the Savage raid first and then strip it down for the normal version.
Oh, interesting.
So all of those mechanics you saw are simplified versions of mechanics in the Savage version.
Yeah.
And there are unique mechanics unique to the Savage version as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before we break off and do other stuff, you never commented on it, so I have to ask. Did you notice that I turned into a girl?
I did notice that Zeminda Tia was having her appended to your rolling on loot, but I thought I was misreading it. So what prompted you to trans your gender, Minda?
I just wanted to see if you would notice. I had an extra Fantasia line around, so I was like, let's test something.
Yeah, just as the break started, if I was in a position to have commented while Law was away, I was going to say, so has Law failed your test yet?
Yeah.
You know what it is? You're going to be mad at what I'm about to say.
Oh boy.
I'm zoomed out too much. I can't make out what's going on.
It's progress, I guess.
I'll take that, yeah. But yeah. And also, to be fair, like, I did change literally just the gender. It's same height, same hair, everything. So it is as easy as it. And also, I was using my glands that are, colory.
Yeah, very gender neutral.
Yeah, much more gender neutral than, this. That would be a bit more noticeable. Anyway, so...
Well, I hope it was funny that I failed your test.
it was worth it.
Oh, man. Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I want to do Dark Knight from 50 to 60 in a stream. I want to do Machinist from 50 to 60 in a stream. I want to do Summoner from 50 to 60 in a stream. Whatever we have that goes from 50 to 60, I want to dedicate a stream to it and do it all at once rather than splitting it up.
Yeah.
Which leaves my lower leveled stuff. I have Monk at 30, Rogue at 30, Carpenter, Miner, and Botanist at 30, and Blacksmith at 40.
Yeah.
You've already done the Monk ones because you actually have Monk, not Pugilist.
Oh, fair enough.
Remember, it's because they start talking about Ralga, and Minda wanted to surprise you with that.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, so I... how long do the crafting ones take? Are they just, like, real quick, or are they normal length?
They're about normal length, except
okay,
of
good.
course you'll have to see about sourcing and crafting the actual items.
Yeah, it's like sometimes some of the crafting ones will require you to get rare materials, and if you want to spend money on the auction, it'll take no time at all. But if you want to be stubborn and get everything yourself, that can take time.
Yeah, some of them are locked behind.
Sometimes you need to gather things that are time locked. So
Ooh.
like you'll need to gather you'll need to like gather from a node that only appears once every 35 minutes, and those get annoying.
Yeah, that sounds. Is it shared instancing? Like, can somebody beat you to that node and take it from you?
No, it's all individual. So like multiple people can farm from the same node once it appears. But you still have to wait for the timer to say, okay, the timer is it is 3:30 in the real world. The node will appear now.
Did you say nerd?
Yeah, I said that. Maybe.
No, I was making a Metal Gear Solid 2 reference.
Okay.
But right, do you see the node? Did you say nerd?
But yeah, so the crafting quests take about as long as regular quests, to answer your question.
Cool.
And there's some variation depending on how long it takes. But I mean, that's true for every quest. Like, some regular quests require you to kill 3 mobs. Some require you to just go over to another city and talk to somebody else. They all take a few minutes.
So why don't we do one of the crafters? Why don't we do Miner? Let's do Miner.
That's a gatherer.
No,
That's fair enough. Yeah,
Same difference.
they're interchangeable. All right, yeah, let's do Miner. Let me swap to Miner real quick.
Yeah, what's your level at with Miner?
30.
Okay, sure.
Should be noted the gathering and crafting classes go all the way up to 50 with their slots.
Yeah, if you're looking to do like a complete story, like the crafters and gatherers are like 50.
Are like what?
Are 1 to 50.
Yeah, but I'm less. I'm certain the crafter and gatherer ones are less plot involved and less drawing
really.
you along.
Don't make a lot of assumptions right now.
Yeah.
Well, let's also count. You have a level 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There's 10 quests from 1 to 50. So I don't think you'd be able to fit all that in right now. And we got to do something. Like, we've only been going for 3 hours.
Yeah,
Well...
I would suggest Rogue or Dark Knight would both be good things to do in the next hour. Like, doing the gathering is going to be interesting with the amount of time you have left.
Yeah, because like Rogue would be 6 quests.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Rogue then.
Alrighty. Plus the Rogue.
Finally
game is
unlock
just fun.
meaningful abilities, because I've only
Yeah.
got like 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can get you the job stone for Ninja to help us with leveling that up.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too with doing Rogue is that once you complete the thing today, now we can start leveling Ninja, which is also fun.
True.
And
Oh
something
yeah,
we
we
really
would
can't
be able to
until
do the
you-
complete Rogue quest, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, before we move on too much, I want to let you guys know, next week we are not doing a Final Fantasy XIV stream. FanFest is that day, and I want to, people will want to watch FanFest over me, and there's always the risk of people coming here and gushing about spoilers, and I should just keep my distance from FanFest weekend. So instead, we're going to watch the Path of Exile ExileCon stream, or stream something else, depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
The Saturday after that, the first Saturday of August, we will be doing the second tier of Alexander. That's when we're going to continue this. The next 2 streams, we're going to do the rest of Alexander.
Sounds good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Unless my stream crew has scheduling conflicts, in which case we'll do class quests or whatever.
I should be good. It's only next Saturday I have an issue with because I'm going to Pride.
Cool.
Best place to level gather is a diadem. Yeah, we've shown more the magic of the diadem.
Yeah, that's how I got my crafter and gatherer levels, is the diadem. Stabbers in your fambles?
So I know that you don't like doing accents when you read dialogue.
I fail miserably. It's super cringe. I
Well,
hate embarrassing
you're going
myself.
You're going to find this challenging then.
Good old thieves can't.
Oh, joy. Alright, stabbers in your fambles. It's the level 1 rogue quest. I think I've already killed the things I need to do that for. So let's head down. To that.
You want to go. The fishing guild is the closest to Ether spot.
I still love that because they added Rogue in later. They were able to make a joke at the expense of pretty much what everybody does, because they say, once you've got these equipped, make sure you don't come back to me in nothing but your smalls. I've had that happen a lot of times.
Yep. Jack! Done with your milling, are you? You can never have enough blade practice, lass. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. Pit yourself against the lot, and you'll soon learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. Already done 'em, buddy.
Case in point with Melena.
Aye, you must think of yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. Precision and speed, that's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor will only have you plodding about like an ungainly aurochs, so make sure you're wearing gear that'll let you move freely as well. Alright, get your blade work up to scratch, Lore, and I might just have a job for you.
Oh no. Cat girls don't have the squat. This is terrible. I'm not Zaminda without the squat.
Yeah, I know somebody who glamoured into. They started off as a female Makote, and then the moment they learned that male Makotes get that squat, they immediately glamoured into a male.
Fantasia, but yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, that's it.
Rogue Gear. Thank you, Tomo. So how's that for a weird element of gender dysphoria? I can't squat. Looks like I already had something better than what you gave me, Tomo. Sorry. Thank you, though. Alright, Jack. Oh there, Lore. I must say, you're looking comfortable enough with those stabbers of yours. Aye, I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stow me wids and let you get on with your work, but seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple things what you ain't yet familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that the Admiral, God's bless her soul, has outlawed piracy in Limsa Lominsa. So why do you think there are still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's because there's still one way for him to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is apply to serve the thalassocracy as a certified privateer. A captain with a privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the Aldgoats come home, so long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Garlean Empire. Of course, considering how bloody vast the Empire is, that's plenty of looting to go around. Crews fill their holds with Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils. And that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their fambles on a Magitech device, a firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their hull by some heavy-handed coves. If you'll recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of his due, then you'd best be prepared for a visit from the rogues. And speaking of visiting rogues, Underfoot, over here, lad.
Underfoot?
That is absolutely falling underfoot. Those are some hefty tattoos for a Lalafell. This man needed cred and overcompensated.
They're actually part of the chest piece.
Oh. So, magical tattoos, then.
Sort of. Yeah, there are actually a bunch of outfits that have tattoos as part of the outfit, which is weird when you stop and think about it for too long. So just dip, shush.
I want the pair of you working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defying rooks and bite back that Magitech part. Huh? What's the last need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, ain't you? It's Lore's first assignment. You're to go along and give her the benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I in charge of new... bugger it. Paramu Horamu. So I guess we're to be partners for the now. The name's Paramu Horamu, but most of me fellows call me Underfoot. They've got a real pirate sense of humor, you see. He might seem a touch reluctant, but Paramu's one of our best. You just do as he says, and you'll get the job done. Alright, Paramu. Alright then, me young rogue. Seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure your dance steps are up to the task. With them short blades, you need to get in good and close to your mark, aye? But we ain't bleeding swads in shining armor, and the lighter kit we wear ain't much protection from a click to the gan. So, if you don't fancy I can't talk today. Spitting blood and teeth. Your best defense is simply not being there when your mark winds up to land a nasty clout. Sliding round to a flank usually does the trick, but there's some rum fun every rogue should master. The shade shift. Clear your mind and trust in your speed, and you can leave an axe-wielding brute or spell-flinging mage chasing your shadow while you bury your stabbers in his guts. Right, now it's time you put this lesson into practice against some of those Aurelie out in Lower Lenosia. I hope you was paying attention, lass, because those tentacles can pack a wallop. Enjoy.
Lore is too proper for this dialogue.
Listen. Alright, I spent my whole life learning to speak properly. It's hard to shut that off. Are all of you ninjas?
Yeah.
Fun.
Well,
Just
you
lording it
literally
over
have
these
to be-
guys.
You literally have to enter this room.
Oh, you can't enter this room unless you're a rogue or a ninja.
Nope.
Huh, fair enough.
So,
Bloody-
yeah, once you have the job, you can. No, you left. But yeah, like once you get in the door, you can respec to anything. But like, you need to unlock Rogue in order to come into this building. That's just part of the quest.
Excuse me.
Laden crooks stealing from pirates. Use your stabbers. That's about the best I can do.
Lower Lenosia, right? Yes. Alright, Aurelie.
This is going to be another one of those things where where monsters are just going to die in one hit because you're
Level
20
30,
levels
yeah.
higher than you need to be.
I'm gonna put... Oh, I already have it on this. Okay.
I'm a quest behind you.
What?
I'm a quest behind you.
Ah.
I'm also only level 16, so there's that.
Ah, here we are.
You know, I still cannot think of ninjas without thinking of Flon's onomatopoeia in Disgaea. When she's sneaking around at the start of the game, trying to assassinate Lahal, and she's just going,
Oh, yeah.
nin, nin, nin. But I think the funniest part is they actually later have, in later games, have some ninjas playable that will say nin 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 when you use them.
Yeah, I've requested another class to kill the ladybugs. I have a bunch of classes that are still level 1 that I haven't done anything with. I just unlocked them.
Elements of upper decks. 11. What's Tomo trying to show?
Okay, to the upper decks then.
Looks like they're up by the bar.
I think I have an idea what she's planning to show, but I don't know how it's achieved.
Where's the bar?
Aft Castle's the quickest one. Closest spot.
The missing member?
No. This way. This way, Lord.
The drowned wench is to
Lord,
the north.
follow me.
I'm
Follow
looking.
me.
I'm looking
This
at
way.
the icon on the map. I was trying to find you.
Oh yeah, Tomo got down to the lower level. So this is a weird thing where, like, we're not actually looking at the ether right where the players are. So That's why the plaza looks empty right now. So somehow Tomo managed to make it look like they're down there alone.
Interesting.
So-
Cool.
How do you get down there? I must know, Tomo.
And
Melena's down there too.
Yeah, well, I saw how they got Melena there. Melena died, and then Tomo resurrected them. So, when Melena got resurrected, they appeared down there.
Reaper is needed.
Okay, how does it work? Yes, please do.
Yeah, show us.
I'd be able to do it on my main. I wonder how much you can actually explore down there.
I wonder if you can interact with that etherite.
You definitely cannot. Because it's not a real etherite, it's just a background detail. I'm not even entirely sure it's solid. I would have to go down there and touch it to see.
Okay.
It might not even have a collision detection.
Right, Tomo said to come over here.
Where are you?
Near
You
the
leave and you
stairs
say,
that
"Come
went
here,"
upstairs.
and we don't know where you are.
We are on your mini-map.
Okay. Tomo, Tomo, do, Tomo, Tomo, do, do. See the stairs? Yup. There's a gap. Oh, that you can get across with Reaper, huh?
Probably use the Reaper's
Teleport,
dash.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I see how that works.
Wait, yeah, but that didn't quite work. They got they missed the interval.
Yeah, ninjas also have a weird teleport.
Yeah, but that has to be ground targeted, so it probably doesn't work.
Yeah. There's a funny story about the
There
ninja
it is.
teleport. There we go. There's a funny story about the ninja teleport, but I'll tell you when we get to that point. Where when you actually get the ability, it'll make more sense.
All right, where'd she go?
She's
down.
just down here.
Did she teleport directly there?
No, so she's on the
Running on
ocean.
the
She's running
ocean.
across the ocean.
Like just off the cliff.
She's... I can't see her. She's directly below us where I can't see.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see her wandering around.
I can see it. Do you see her over there?
No.
Over by the
Yeah, over by the boats.
boats.
No.
Down a little.
Ah,
Yeah,
there
look
she
down.
is. Yeah, I was looking at the boats, not in the water.
It's actually a lot easier for me because I have player names a different color than blue.
Well, that's
So
nifty.
yeah, you teleport through the wall, you end up down there, and just run around at your leisure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get a little glitch.
Oh yeah, the ground isn't solid.
Oop.
Yeah. Alright, anyway.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
All right, where's the closest to etherite?
This way.
I'm coming. Well, I shouldn't complain about you coming back for me after I've complained about you not coming back for me.
To the Fisherman's Grove.
wonder why it's only the Reaper dash that works.
Other dashes might work, but Reaper is a very fast
It's not I'm assuming the thing is it's not targeted. It physically moves you to a point where you're pointing.
Every dash does that. Ninja is the odd man out there.
Oh.
But most gap closers do require you to have a target that you are.
Oh yeah.
So I would assume that Dancer might work with on
Yeah.
Done with your practice, then. The sting of them tentacled buggers will soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Now we've got your blood rushing, I'd say it's time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down them addled coves what rooked that Magitech gadget. I really can't do the thief accent. I speak too properly.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do accents just generally.
Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their glazes keen and their wattles to the ground. Let's pay us a visit to a tall one at the Drowning Wench. Ask her for a weak ale and see what that gets you. I'm not setting you up for a laugh, lass, trust me.
I didn't think about that until you were just about to do it. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be hilarious. I was right.
Is it that funny that I'm being all prim and proper?
I just like their manner of speaking, and listening to you trip over it is kind of funny. Yes.
All right, the Drowning Wench is by the aft castle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, of all the British accents that I can speak, there is only one of them.
Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, miss? A weak ale. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog in the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, perhaps you'd like to order from the underground menu? Hi, there's quite a lot on offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? Ah, the trouble over that Magitech loot. 'Twas not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms. And, oh, God. No! More voices!
Yeah. The dialogue itself like when the words themselves demand an accent, it's right there. It's on the page.
It's on the page.
On the page.
I'll do my best, but my best isn't very good. And have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit a Beastman camp in Middle Enosia to fence their goods. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of a Mark 48 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to the goblin camp in Summerford.
I think that's 43.
That's correct. You're right. It's 43. Summerford, eh? On your way, lass. Meet me across the river from the camp and we'll plan our next move.
Honestly, I'm just looking forward to Final Fantasy XIII.
Okay. Chakaka Chaka. There's a Lalafell name.
Yeah.
That would be because they're a Lalafell.
Oh, across this. Okay. I walked directly through their camp on my way to hide from their camp. Get your noggin down, Lore. I've been snilching the action across the way there.
I think they've already noticed us, Perimu.
Snilchin? Who let you snilch? Who allowed you to snilch, Paramu? Who said that was a thing you could do? No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler coves stuffing the Garlean gadget into his backpack. I knew a tall one would steer us aright. This is your chance, lass. Clout that gambler gobby and grabble that device. I've lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it's that sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blasts. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows singed off.
Thanks for joining us, Tommy. Toma.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Oh, well. Oh, you're still under attack. Oh, no. I'm just gonna keep running.
That's the way, lass. There was naught for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you've got the goods, then? Aye, this is the device, and no mistaken. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe them demolisher bastards $1,000,000, but they'll keep for the now. Here, you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It was your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paws, after all. Like, I have no discernible accent, right? Like,
Yes, you do.
I'm really. You're the first person who said that to me. I've always heard I have a very generic American accent.
Well, I mean, you've got an accent compared from my perspective, just because you've got an American accent.
Well, fair enough, but you know what I'm getting at. Like, I'm from Maine. I've been living in Maine my whole life. I should have picked one up by now. Like, I do say yeah, but like, I haven't picked up a Maine accent over the entire 35 years I've lived here.
I wouldn't really be able to identify a Maine accent anywhere, but it could be similar to me. Like, I don't necessarily sound like the environment I'm around because with autistic masking, you tend to pick up so many little accents and traits from all the media that you experience that you often end up with a bit of a mishmash accent that doesn't really resemble anything.
Well, that's a good point, actually. That could be it. Yeah, that's actually probably it.
Like I said, I don't really have any of the accents that my city has.
You know, that could explain why I'm so bad at doing accents, too.
Yeah. Which...
Captain! Captain, I say! Some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blast and bother! My blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. There's nothing dainty about this demolisher, Captain. Look at him. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay, and pay dearly. With me, my fine fellows.
I mean, his language is a bit dainty compared to literally everything we've been dealing with up to this.
Yeah, fair enough. Huzzah!
Gotta admit, it's still kind of bizarre from my perspective that you have like entire states that effectively just have the one accent each.
Yeah.
It does vary from edge of state to edge of state, but yeah, there are some pretty sharp dividing lines in American culture based on state borders.
Yeah, meanwhile, like, the only city I can think of in America that is known for having multiple accents would be New York.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because
Meanwhile-
it's like the third most populous city on the planet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's because, like, New York has, like, 10 million people living there, so of course there's some accent variety.
Yeah, meanwhile, most cities in England have multiple accents. My brother and I have different accents from each other and from our parents.
You managed to grapple that firing mechanism yet, Lore? Hey, who was complaining about people coming in naked? That guy's wearing nothing but his underwear. Still in one piece, too. You've done well for your first assignment, lass. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the Ruffmans. Why does that Lalafell have cat eyes? Is there a subrace of Lalafells that have slitted pupils?
Yes,
No.
the Dunes folk have, like, glassy eyes with just big glassy eyes, and then the Plains folk have cat's eyes.
Huh.
I mean, we say cat's eyes. It's a lot rounded. Honestly, they're more like Sonic's eyes.
They are slitted pupils. They're just more oval than line-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, just like in general, like you see a lot more Dunes folk, like in MSQ, probably because we spend so much time in Ul'dah, which is where the Dunes folk Lalafells live.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's not so much that they're slitted. It's just their pupil, their eyes are taller, so it results in a more oval shape. But if their irises and that themselves were more rounded, their eyes would also seem, it wouldn't seem slitted.
Makes sense. We've yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack. The job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Oh, this is not at all what I expected from the inside of a convent. Okay, well, let's give them a thrashing. They're here. And who might you be, sirs? Yeah, Jack is pretty generic looking. Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heists impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish. Quail before the dainty demolishers. Captain, I say, there's the louse who misappropriated our merchandise.
I got cad.
I concur. She is the selfsame simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. I'm not offended by being called a louse, but I am offended by being called a simpleton. Shows my priorities. Shades of Han Solo going, who's scruffy looking? Surprise, surprise.
I'll have you know I'm a scholar.
Now, my dear dandies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least, not yet. You there. Yes, the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. Ooh, uh-oh. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Restitute these knives. Oh-ho, an errand boy now, am I? Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then? Well, the bouncer let them in. Huh? This place? Why, I suppose it is some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss, or some such. And you've yet to realize your mistake? Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry quarren across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. See, I'm too prim and proper for the thieves, and I'm too deep-voiced and rough for the dandies. You still don't understand, do you? Oh, well, he's fucking dead. Alright. I like her. There are but three sorts of culls what the doorman will let pass. Clients, recruits... God, spit! And fodder. I'll kill you all. Didn't your mum teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking?
I love how Perimu went from a panic to, yep, you're close enough now, I'm just going to fuck you up.
You'd have learned that the third sort of cull is a bollocks for brains mark what marches himself right into the rogue's den. Verkeb? Her name is Verkeb?
Yeah.
Rogues? But we were so careful. I heard tales in my pirate days. Stories about the merciless wraiths who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were. The knives in the shadows. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the dainty demolishers is not so easily cowed. Oh, time for a fight. To the hells with your deceptions. Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades! Now kneel down and stab him in the nose. Deceptions? Aye, anyone you meet could be a rogue, Captain. Even a clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. I hope you mean by his wrists or ankles and not by his throat. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? My wide eyes. Welcome to Limsa ever-churning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and became rogues.
The Rogues Guild established.
Rogues Guild fucking established.
Yeah, I am. If we, it would be really cool if they did introduce a proper, as a new scouting class, an actual thief job inspired by, say, Zidane.
Yeah.
And since it would be, since this is like what's left of the Thieves Guild, it'd be cool if they were the theme was re-establishing it and claiming that back.
That would be interesting. It wouldn't really be a thief class without the steal ability, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we currently have Mug, which is a stealing the defenses.
Yeah, like I suppose what you could do is they could just like add a steal ability, and then they could have a collections thing where there's like a mini game of stealing unique things from every single mob in the game or something. That'd be a fun little side bit of content. But
yeah,
anyway.
Blue Mage-like.
Yeah, very a little Blue Mage-like. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. That would be cool. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear up the confusion.
The trinket log.
Exactly. Add just like a trinket log so that thieves have like a thing to collect from stealing from random monsters out in the world. There
Wish granted, it's a gathering class.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah. Why not? that might be fun.
you have to.
You already have to like hunt monsters for like skins and stuff for some crafting quests. So just like instead of like going out and killing monsters, just go out and like pick their pockets to get, gobble coin or whatever.
Welcome to the stream, Delta Zero.
Yeah, hi, welcome. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The coves what protected the code were dimber dambers, the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under cover of darkmans. Upright thief became the title for these coves what dealt in sanctioned stealing and milling. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the Buccaneers' life what was accepted into the ranks. Conflicting loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild and even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Merlvib took the Admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rogues Guild to mark the change, and altered our recruiting policy to accept venturers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code, and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment. Keep up the good work, Lore, and you'll go far in the shadows. Alright, bronze daggers that I will immediately throw away.
Market board.
What?
Market board.
It's gonna be like 20...
5 gil. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a little 5 like.
Yeah, it's not high quality.
Yeah, you can just buy that in the Limsa market.
Yeah. Okay.
In another weird bit of sexual dimorphism in this game, this pose that I'm standing in right now, only girls can use it.
Yeah, you've mentioned.
Oh yeah, the
repeatedly.
Dark Knight battle stance pose, right?
Yeah, this one.
Well, it's
And
the
it's like
stance.
it bugs me so much when I'm playing some indie that I can't stand in this pose normally. But now I can because I'm a girl now. So I will not be denied my swanky, stylish Dark Knight pose.
It is a pretty cool one. That's what, /B pose or something?
No, that's just the idle pose.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the idle pose if you pull out your weapon.
Oh, cool. Hang on.
Yeah, you can check out your pose because you have a cute one too.
I've pulled out my weapon. So I just wait?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And then
You know,
Braid is standing.
It's
in the
significantly
version.
less cool with my sword than it is with yours.
That's that. The two poses actually go really well together. Like, me and Minda looking quite badass next to each
Yeah,
other.
Definitely.
you get a Dark Knight power couple. Yeah, you should check out what the pose is. I think actually rogues and ninjas might have different idle poses. I forgot.
Yeah, that's all
I know
right.
it's the same.
Female version is way cooler than my male one.
Yeah, this is another one. I very much like the female idle pose much better. Anyway, we are literally standing around.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that this is where we're going to end it for today.
Fair enough. That's a good point storyline wise.
Yeah, and I don't think we'd be able to fit the whole of the Rogue quest line in today. It's taken a little longer than I expected. So yeah, we'll mark that position down. We will continue Rogue probably after Alexander Part 2 in 2 weeks. Have you tried B stance and V pose with your unlocked classes? I believe I have.
Some of them.
Yeah. We'll be here for an hour if I go through every class and do that.
I never noticed the little flourish that I have there.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Oh, I like the spinning daggers. That's cool. Oh, you lick your knife. That's funny.
Yeah, I could could totally do a pastiche of that. Have you seen that one movie where a character's like, this knife's poison.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely deadly. One cut and you'll die. I should not have licked that.
Keel's over. Oh, man. All right, well, that's where we're going to end for today. I'll read my schedule and get off. Before I do that, I would like to plug my Patreon. I make my living off of Patreon, and I make enough to pay my rent and my bills, but I don't make much beyond that. And I would like to start putting together emergency funds that I haven't had in a very long time. Stuff for medical emergencies, or if I need to replace stuff, you know, the whole jam. So if you could go to my Patreon, which you can find either in the description of the YouTube video or with the ! Patreon command in Twitch chat, I would appreciate it. Pledge $1 a month or $1 per stream or anything in between. Whatever you send my way helps. And this is my sole source of income. This is my job, making content for you guys, and I love it. And my patrons make this possible. You're the reason that I can do this for a living, and I'm endlessly grateful. As for the schedule, tomorrow I don't have anything scheduled, so that'll probably be Final Fantasy XIII. Monday I will be playing Tales of Symphonia for a patron. Tuesday will be Metal Gear Solid 3 for a patron, Joy. Wednesday I don't have a stream scheduled in the early afternoon because I have a doctor's appointment. I may stream when I get back, so that would probably be Final Fantasy III. Thursday, I don't have anything scheduled. Next Friday will, of course, be... Why did I say it first? Will be Scarlet Hollow at 2 p.m. EST for a patron. And next Saturday will not be Final Fantasy XIV because FanFest is happening and I don't want to pull people away from that, and I'd get jack-all for viewers because of it. So the following Saturday will be the next Final Fantasy XIV stream where we will be continuing the Alexander quest line. Instead, on Saturday, I will probably be doing the ExileCon stream. I may do something else if I don't feel like doing ExileCon, but I'm excited for Path of Exile 2 news, so we'll see. And I might as well call out the rest of July. The 30th will be 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim for a patron, and the 31st will be The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky for a patron. So, that's what's coming up. I'll have the August schedules sometime in the next week posted in the stream announcements channel on the Discord server. But for now, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you